Thinking about buying a home in Rhode Island? Before you make that offer, watch this video. Today I'm breaking down the exact types of homes you should avoid here in the Ocean State, even if they look like a great deal on the surface. Whether you're a first-time buyer, an investor, or relocating to Rhode Island, this video will save you time, money, and a ton of regret. Let's dive in. The first homes to avoid are old colonials with outdated systems. Old colonial homes in Rhode Island may charm buyers with their historic architecture and timeless character, but they often come with costly and outdated systems that can quickly turn your dream home into a financial burden. Many of these homes still have original or old electrical wiring, knob and tube systems, outdated plumbing, and inefficient heating setups that not only pose safety hazards, but are also expensive to bring up to modern code. In addition, insulation is often minimal or non-existent, leading to sky-high heating bills during New England's harsh winters. Even basic renovations can become complicated due to hidden structural issues behind old walls. Unless you're prepared for extensive and expensive upgrades, buying one of these properties could mean sinking tens of thousands into unseen problems, making them a risky choice for buyers. The second home to avoid is coastal homes in flood zones with rising insurance. Coastal homes in Rhode Island may offer breathtaking ocean views and access to pristine beaches, but buying a property in a designated flood zone comes with serious financial and logistical risk. These areas are increasingly vulnerable to storm surges and sea level rise, which has driven flood insurance premiums sharply upward in recent years. Additionally, repairs after even minor flooding can be extensive and costly, and resale value may drop as flood risk maps expand and buyers grow more cautious. Infrastructure in some coastal communities is aging and not equipped to handle the frequency of today's storms, making long-term investment in these properties potentially unstable. Unless you're buying with cash and fully prepared for high maintenance costs and insurance volatility, it's wise to think twice before purchasing a coastal home in a flood-prone area of Rhode Island. Next up, homes with strict historical preservation rules. Homes located within Rhode Island's historic districts may exude timeless beauty and charm, but they often come with strict historical preservation rules that can severely limit your freedom as a homeowner. These regulations, typically enforced by local preservation commissions, dictate what materials you can use, how you can alter the exterior and sometimes even interior of the home, and may even require pre-approval for basic upgrades like windows, roofing, or fencing. Renovations can become significantly more expensive and time-consuming because you're often required to use historically accurate materials and hire specialized contractors, both which come at a premium. For buyers who value customization, efficiency, or modern amenities, these homes can quickly feel more like burdens than investments. Unless you're passionate about historic restoration and ready to navigate the red tape, homes with preservation restrictions are best avoided for most practical buyers. Fourth home to avoid is full-time residence in a predominant rental area. Buying a primary residence in a neighborhood dominated by short-term rentals in Rhode Island can significantly impact your quality of life and long-term investment. While these areas may appear vibrant and well-maintained during peak seasons, they often experience high turnover, noise, and inconsistent neighborhood dynamics, factors that can disrupt the peace and quiet many homeowners are seeking. Short-term renters typically prioritize leisure over neighborhood etiquette, leading to issues like late-night parties, parking congestion, and increased wear on local infrastructure. In the off-season months, these areas can feel eerily vacant, with many homes sitting empty for long stretches. In addition, property values and insurance rates can be more volatile due to regulatory uncertainty around short-term rental laws, which several Rhode Island municipalities are actively reevaluating. For buyers seeking a quiet, consistent living environment with long-term neighbors and community ties, purchasing a primary residence in a short-term rental hotspot is likely to bring more frustration than fulfillment. Last but not least is properties located near less desirable points of interest. Buying a property located near less desirable points of interest, such as bars and late-night restaurants, cemeteries, landfills, busy bus stops, or power plants, can significantly impact both your day-to-day living experience and the long-term value of your investment. Homes near bars or nightlife venues often suffer from late-night noise, increased foot traffic, and parking congestion, which can disrupt your peace and privacy. Proximity to cemeteries, while quiet, may be seen as a psychological deterrent for many buyers, reducing future resale appeal. Properties near landfills or waste transfer stations may be subject to unpleasant odors, pest, and environmental concerns, all of which can affect health and desirability. Busy bus stops, though convenient for commuters, can attract loitering, litter, and constant activity that disrupts neighborhood tranquility. Also, homes near power plants, whether nuclear, coal, or gas, may face concerns over noise, air quality, and perceived health risk, which can lead to long-term stigma and difficulty reselling. Carefully evaluating the surrounding environment is crucial before committing to a purchase in such areas, especially if the goal is stable, long-term value. If you're thinking about buying in Rhode Island, make sure you keep these red flags in mind. A beautiful home can still be a bad investment if you're not careful. Drop a comment below if you've run into any of these issues or have a horror story of your own. I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss future videos. And if you're looking to make a move to Rhode Island, all of my contact information is below.